Hello, everybody. I hope you can all hear me. We are just going to wait for a few more people to join the webinar. But in the meantime, I'm going to play you a short little video and then we'll get started. Okay, so welcome to the webinar. My name is Cynthia. I am the Student Recruitment Advisor who supports all students in Africa. And I'm just here to share more information with you about our university. Okay, so we're just gonna get started. If you have your phone with you, I would love for you to take it out and just scan the QR code that is on the screen. What this does is that it's just going to allow you to sign up for more information from us, and then I can send you regular updates as well. So I'll just give you a second. I believe Michaela will also add the link in the chat, just in case if you are not able to sign up for this with your phone. Okay, so diving into it. I myself was an international student. I'm originally from Zimbabwe, and I came here a couple years ago to do my undergraduate degree. I mostly chose to come to Canada because it has been ranked #1 in the world when it comes to the quality of life. The economy here is pretty much stable, and also the people here are pretty friendly, and it is a very safe environment. One good thing about coming to Canada as an international student is that if you are on a valid work study permit, you can work up to 20 hours off campus. And if you like, you could also stay in Canada after you have graduated, and you would then apply for a work permit. So we are a lot closer than you think. I just put this map of Canada here to just show you how big our country is, but also it is pretty accessible. So we have direct flights that go from Calgary to Vancouver, also from Calgary to Toronto, Montreal, and Halifax. So you can access all of Canada by road or by air. The province of Alberta is where the University of Calgary and the city of Calgary are located. One of my favorite things about this province is that we do not have a provincial sales tax, and we also have one of the highest minimum wages in all of Canada. We are the 4th largest population in Canada out of the several provinces that we have, and we have a lot of natural attractions that are pretty close to us. For example, from the city of Calgary, you can actually see the Rockies Mountains if you go high enough, and they are also an hour away from our campus. You also have access to Jasper National Park and Banff as well. The city of Calgary has been ranked as #5 in the world when it comes to the most livable cities. We also have one of the lowest costs of living in Canada. This also is contributed by the fact that we do not have a provincial sales tax. And what this just means is that your cost of living, your tuition, your groceries, your accommodation, etc., will be a little bit more affordable compared to other provinces. One of my favorite things about the city of Calgary is that we are Canada's sunniest city, and we have about 333 sunny days every single year. Another thing I like about the city of Calgary is our entertainment scene. We have food from all over the country. We are also one of Canada's most diverse cities. So you will find food from home wherever you are from, be it shisha nyama, jollof rice, egusi, everything you could want is right here. So here is a picture of our campus. We are a pretty big university. We have 28,000 undergraduate students studying with us on campus. So on the picture here, you can see our Olympic Oval. We are known to have the fastest ice, and that just means that a lot of world records have been broken on our campus. We have a mall that is just a short walk from our campus, and the campus itself is pretty accessible to all of Calgary. You have trains that go downtown, and we also have a major bus loop that is on our campus. So for now, I'm just going to play you a short little video, a day in the life of one of our students, Bobby.
My name's Bobby Bedard. I'm from St. Bruce, Saskatchewan, and I study kinesiology at UCalgary. I live on campus in Cascade Hall. Well, I enjoy it because it's really close to classes and I'm close to the services that UCalgary has to offer. I spend a lot of time in the kinesiology building even when I'm not in class. I often study in the area overlooking the pool and I exercise in the fitness center. My favorite classes involve learning about the body and human health, especially the hands-on labs. The profs in kinesiology are great. They go really into depth about the topics that are super interesting, and they're always ready to answer questions, and they have plenty of office hours to help out if you have anything you need. The faculty advisors in kinesiology have been really helpful. They provide information regarding which classes that I need to take and help me get enrolled in them. I came to UCalgary because the kinesiology faculty is highly rated, but I also came because of the city itself. One of my favorite things to do in the city is go to Princess Island Park when it's nice out and walk around and study. UCalgary also has a great sense of community. One of my favorite events is the Crowchild Classic hockey game between the UCalgary Dinos and the MRU Cougars, and they play at the Saddle Dome. I'd sum up my life at UCalgary as very busy, but also very exciting. I think it's important to find a balance between school and the rest of your life.
Okay, that was an amazing video by one of our students. Her name is Bobby. So moving on, your first year at the University of Calgary is going to be absolutely amazing. We have so many things that we are happy to offer you as a first year student. And some of these include our Clubs Week. This is where all of the clubs on our campus come out and they literally just show off everything that happens in their club. They bring out all of the gadgets that they're working on. You get to taste some food sometimes, and you just get a nice vibe of what our campus has to offer. Another feature that is offered during your first year is our Emerging Leaders program. This is offered to all of our first year students where you are paired with another person who is a senior in your program as a mentor. You can also be a part of this as a mentor after your first year for sure. So as I mentioned, we also have Clubs Week on campus, and we have over 300 clubs on our campus, everything from hiking and snowboarding to K-pop, to our Africa Students Association, to also our Nigerian Students Association, and more. Being a part of a club is one of the best ways for you to make friends on campus. You also learn a lot more. We do have some faculty clubs, for example, engineering, business, and more. And it also is a good way for you to learn more about your program or even another program. At the University of Calgary, we encourage all students to stay active. We have an outdoor center, which is the largest of its kind in North America, where we also rent out some equipment to our students for a very low price. We have intramural sports teams like rowing, swimming, and ringette. And we also have other athletic teams which play competitively with other universities across Canada. So here is a list of some of the sports teams that we have. If you are interested in becoming one of our Dino athletes, Michaela's just going to put a link in the chat there for you to sign up for that and to also connect with our coaches and also just browse what we have to offer in some videos of our teams playing. I highly recommend that you check that out, especially if you are interested in some sports. So living on campus is also another good way to make friends. You are a lot closer to classes. There's a lot of tutoring support that is available, and we have world-class fitness facilities available for you just steps away. For all of our first-year students, you will have a 2-year residence guarantee as long as you apply by May 1st of next year. So May 1st, 2022, and you can pick from a double or a single room. What a double room looks like is that you will share a room with somebody, and then a single room is just you in your room by yourself. If you like, we do have a matching service that we offer to all of our students where if you request to live with your friend and they request to live with you, we could try to make that happen. For all students who are living on campus, you will have an all-you-care-to-eat meal plan. So yes, that does mean that you can eat 25 times a day if you'd like to. You can just keep going to the dining center. As an international student, we do recognize that you do need a lot of support when you come here. And on the screen right now is all of the services and the different centers that you can go visit. For example, if you need to go see a dentist or you need to have a quick doctor's visit, we do have that on campus. We also have a chiropractor and a pharmacy available for you on campus. You can get a haircut on campus. That's also up to you. One of the services that I like to highlight to all of the students is our international student services. These guys are responsible for helping you with immigration advising. So if you need help with your study permits, or if you're going to do a work placement and you need to apply for a work permit, these are your go-to people. They also host the International Student Orientation. So it is comforting to know that there will be an orientation that is designed just for all of you international students, and then you can make a lot of friends from Africa there. You can make a lot of friends from the world, even Canadian friends too. They do host a lot of other activities. So they go sightseeing and they also have potlucks and more. Your learning at the University of Calgary is definitely going to be work integrated as well. We do include some co-op placements and internships that are built into your degree, and they are also optional for some programs. It is definitely up to you. I was a co-op student, and I highly recommend that all students be a part of any internship or co-op opportunities that are offered. It does make you look a lot more attractive to employers when you are looking for a job after your studies. Okay, I am just gonna move on with our presentation. So your academic life at the University of Calgary is going to be absolutely amazing. We do have some research. Well, we have a lot of research that happens on our campus, and this is spread across all of our faculties. Sometimes they will also come together, all of our different faculties, to do some research together. You can also have an embedded certificate that is built into your degree. The choice is up to you. Our undergraduate programs are made up of 8 faculties. I am going to put a poll right now just to ask what programs you are interested in. Okay, and I'll kind of give you a few more seconds for this. Also, you can just type in the chat what program you are interested in. Awesome. I can see the responses coming in. Okay, so I can see that there is quite a range, and this is pretty exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to give an overall view, but if you are looking for more of the admission requirements for our programs, like specific to you and your curriculum, please do send me an email or contact me on WhatsApp, and then we can chat more. So we have over 200 programs on our campus and combinations as well. Basically, how you do this is select your major, and then you can choose a minor in any program that you are studying, and then also take a combined degree. For more information about this, just send me an email and I'll be happy to share. Applying to the University of Calgary is fairly easy. I'm going to walk you through the steps in just a few moments here, and you can apply to 2 programs when you apply for admission. So when should you apply? Our applications always open on October 1st, and then they will close on March 1st. So let's get into a little more detail. Our admission is competitive, and it is based on 5 subjects from high school. If you are a transfer student or a university student right now, or if you are a degree holder, please connect with me directly because your admission requirements will be slightly different. But for all high school students, or if you're applying as a high school applicant, we base admission on 5 subjects. Some programs will require you to submit additional requirements or additional pieces. For example, our fine arts program may ask you to submit a portfolio or an addition tape, and our Bachelor of Health Science may ask you to submit a supplemental essay. I highly recommend that we all apply as early as possible, just so that you can hear back from the University of Calgary earlier, and so that you have more time to apply for your visas and your study permits. For all our students who are studying on campus, you will need to meet our English language requirement, and this is different depending on which country you're in and the curriculum that you have studied. So right here is our sheet for all of the acceptable English language tests. Submission to each major is very specific. And right here is just an example of what our admission requirements can look like in each of our programs. For example, in our Bachelor of Arts programs, we're mostly looking for English, math, and 3 other subjects. And then for our Bachelor of Science in Engineering, we are looking for very specific subjects: English, math, calculus, chemistry, and physics or biology. For all of your transcripts, we are looking for you to have submitted your initial transcript by March 15th. This could be your predicted grades or just your high school transcript. Send that to us. This also includes transfer students and degree holders. You need to send us your initial transcripts by this date. And then for all final transcripts, they are due on August 1st. Okay, I hope this helps everyone so far. If you have more questions, continue to add them to the chat and we'll answer them as we go. So the application process is fairly simple. All you need to do, step 1, is to research the different programs and the program requirements. So you can do this by going through our admission requirements or our Explore pages page. Michaela should be adding the link for you in the chat there. Or you can also connect with me and we can walk through everything. Then you submit your application. So applications open on October 1st, so in about 2 weeks, and they will close on March 1st next year. Next, you upload all of your documents to your student center. So you can also upload some of them to your application. If you have them ready, I suggest doing everything all together. And then you apply for your awards. Our prestige awards are due by December 1st, and then all of the other awards and scholarships by March 1st. Next, you will need to just continue to check your student center. You might have a to-do list that is there, and also this is where your admissions decision will be communicated. After that, you need to apply for residence. Make sure you've applied by May 1st, and then you can accept your offer and pay your tuition deposit. So we have over $17 million that is available for undergraduate students as long as you're coming as a high school student. And I like to describe these as 3 different buckets. Our first bucket would be our automatic admission. Basically, you're automatically considered for these when you apply to the University of Calgary. And these are just 2 examples of the several awards that we offer in this category. For example, if you have 95% or more for your high school grades, then we offer you $5,000. The next is our high school entrance awards, where we look at you as an all-around student. You will need to submit an application for these, and the deadline is March 1st. The application process should be fairly easy, where we will ask you some questions, and it's mostly yes or no. Then we have our Prestige Awards, which are higher value scholarships. These do have an application deadline of December 1st, and the value of these also ranges from $10,000 to $25,000. So this is just an overview of our scholarships and awards. Just to recap, our automatic admission awards, you do not need to apply for these specific awards. We automatically consider you when you apply for admission. For the high school entrance awards, you need to submit a supplemental application for this. The deadline is March 1st. And for our Prestige Awards, you will also need to submit an application for this. The deadline is December 1st. For our High School Entrance Awards and Prestige Awards, you will find the application portal for this in your student center. We also have another platform that is available for all students to access. This is where you can find external awards. These are not given by the University of Calgary. They are given by private donors. So you can just write this down, or you can go to our awards page and see more information there. So this is just an estimate of what your tuition is going to look like as a first-year student. I know this looks pretty high, but if you are eligible for scholarships and awards, then this might come down. But we do estimate that students must have about $24,000 for their tuition. Okay. And some important dates that I would love everyone to remember are October 1st. This is when our applications are going to be open. December 1st is when our Prestige Awards will close. So you need to apply between October 1st and December 1st. March 1st is our application deadline. And March 15th is when you need to send all of your unofficial transcripts to us to be considered for admission. So just a quick recap, 5 reasons why you should choose the University of Calgary. Number 1, we have so much excellence when it comes to academics. We have had a lot of our students graduate at the University of Calgary and go on to build very successful businesses. There are so many research opportunities that are available within all of your programs. We also do offer awards for those too. Number 3, we have a caring community on our campus. So every single one of our students matter, and no student will be overlooked on campus. Number 4, you have the opportunity to earn while you learn. So this is through our internships, practicums, and co-op opportunities. And number 5, we have an adventurous lifestyle where you can take part of our study abroad programs. You can be a part of the Calgary community and more. Okay, so now we're at the Q&A section. I'm just going to go through the chat and see if you have any questions that Michaela has flagged to me. Okay, seems like all the questions have been answered so far, which is amazing. Remember, if you have more questions, continue to keep them coming. Okay, just some updates for you. We have our open house, which is coming in about 2 weeks on October 2nd. It is going to be fully virtual. If you have your phone, you can take it out and scan the QR code that is on the screen. And you can also chat with us and we will share more information with you about open house. If you have any questions today or later on, feel free to send me a WhatsApp message. My phone number is on the screen, or you can connect with me at africa.recruiter, and I'll be happy to share more information with you. If you'd like to keep up with us, the UCalgary podcast is a great way to connect with us. It is on YouTube and Spotify. You can also follow us on all of our social media channels and would be happy to connect with you more. Okay, and that brings us to the end of our webinar. I hope to connect with all of you soon and to welcome you to our beautiful, beautiful campus. Mm-hmm.